Good morning. Welcome to the Chicala Kitchen. Today we will be making a very traditional cookie that's kind of a staple in many Italian kitchens. It's not too sweet. It's perfect with an afternoon cup of coffee or espresso or tea, and it's generally pretty much a staple. It's called Anelli di Agrumi. Anelli di Agrumi means citrus rings. Anelli is rings. This is my anello. A citrus ring is a little cookie. They are made with a combination of flour and ground almonds and soft breadcrumbs. So they have kind of an unusual texture. It's between a scone and a biscotti, but they're delicious. You'll notice other stuff here. This is for an upcoming video. Keep an eye out. Tonight for dinner, we are having street food alla napoletana. We are having pizza fritta. There are several different ways to make it, and I'm going to show you what we're doing tonight. Delicious. So, here are my ingredients. I'm just going to show you, and then I'm going to take a break, move everything over to the mixer, and bring you over there. We have a cup of flour with a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. I'm going to put that right in there. This needs to be sifted together twice. So sift it, put it back in the sifter, and do it again. You want it really fine. We have a cup of either almond meal or ground almonds. I personally don't buy almond meal. It goes rancid very quickly. If I need it, I grind the almonds because I always have nuts in the house. So I just put the almonds in the food processor. We need 2 cups of soft breadcrumbs, not your toasted dry breadcrumbs, your Progresso, or anything you've made and toasted. This needs to be soft. So what I did was I cut a couple of slices. I think I cut 3 slices of my homemade sandwich bread. If it's very crusty bread, take the crust off. You want the soft insides. Put it in the food processor, 2 cups of breadcrumbs. I have a 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 egg, the grated rind of 1 lemon, and I have 11 tablespoons of butter. That's it, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here we are. I do want to clarify something. Anelli d'agrumo are little citrus rings. These are not taralli. Taralli are also rings. They look very similar, but they are crisper, harder. They're usually flavored with some kind of an herb. It might be rosemary or garlic. And they tend to be a dipping biscuit, basically, where Italians dip them in wine or sometimes espresso. But they are either unflavored or flavored with some kind of an herb, and they're much harder. These are more a cookie. So here we go. The 11 tablespoons of butter is in the mixer. Here's the 1/2 cup of sugar. And we're going to mix that up. Now, as soon as that starts getting creamy, I'm going to add my egg. And I will add the lemon zest. Don't you just love the smell of lemon zest? Oh, so good. Okay, let me grab a spatula and we're going to scrape this. So I'm going to scrape this and give it one more quick mix. Make sure it's all combined. Okay, good. Now I'm going to add my 1 cup of flour with a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. This has been sifted twice. 1 cup of ground almonds, very finely ground. You can use almond meal if you have it in the house. And 2 cups of soft breadcrumbs. There we go. And mix this together. Now, as soon as this is done, I'm going to wrap this dough up in saran wrap and put it in the fridge for an hour. And then we're going to be back. Let me show it to you. See the consistency? We're gonna wrap that up in saran wrap and put it in the fridge, and I'll see you in an hour. Okay, it's been an hour. So I'm unwrapping the dough from the fridge, and I have a little scoop. You can just pull off little balls by hand. I'm just trying to make them all kind of the same size. But you roll a small ball. Oh, make sure that the dough is squeezed together because it will come apart. Roll it into a log, maybe 4 inches long. Form it into a ring and squeeze the ends together. And that's it. We're going to put them on the cookie sheet. The oven is preheating at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. And then we'll be back. We're going to cool them on a cooling rack. Now, I'm leaving these plain. I have done them glazed. My grandmother used to sometimes decorate them with small pieces of candied orange peel. I've done them with candied ginger, but I just want a plain cookie to have with afternoon coffee now. So this is what I'm doing. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, here we are. They're done. You want to make sure they're just golden on the bottom. 10 minutes was perfect. I'm going to leave these plain, but again, you can glaze them if you choose. You can top them with something. They are not overly sweet, but I will tell you they are really, really good. This is a great afternoon treat with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Anelli di Agrumi. Buon cibo, buon amici, good food, good friends. Share these with someone you love. They will love you back. See you later.